All right, chat. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm looking to do today is share with you guys the dockyard construction for the Roussillon, the Tier 9 French battleship. Now, I will say, I'm not a fan of this boat. I'm doing this live, so you're going to see chat intermixing as well. And I'm going to mute Discord just so that nobody can possibly interrupt us while we're recording. Now, what I typically do when I record these videos is I record at least two passes looking at the ship as it gets constructed. Okay, so Roussillon has high main battery firing accuracy and armor penetrating capabilities, high speed, low survivability. She's essentially a tier 9 version of the Champagne at tier 8. All right, will sound be loud? I don't know. We're gonna just purchase the bonuses and collect the rewards. Okay, let's go ahead and grab the other ones, and then we'll just finish the rest with the balloons. I'm on my press account, so it doesn't really matter. I will say, I'm not a fan of the boat, but I want to show you guys the full construction, so we're going to do that. No, she has 3 turrets, actually. There are 3 406mm turrets. And just like that, Old Man Gaming NO with the raid. Thank you very much for the raid, my friend.
Giveaway up. Go to twitch.tv/Lord_Z80H, follow, and write something in chat.
We're gonna put a giveaway up. We're doing fine. Thank you very much. Recording a video right now. This is a dockyard construction of the Roussillon, the Tier 9 French battleship that's in the dockyard right now. I'm not a fan of her. She's a little bit too much on the weak side of things in gaming. She's got the 406mm guns. They're American 406s, which are very comfortable. But overall, I feel like she takes damage way, way, way too easily. So welcome on in, everybody. We are, like I said, doing... Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. Looking at the ammo and powder tracks. It's very much like a glass cannon. Exactly correct. Now, I do this on my YouTube channel anyways, but this is the first time that I'm looking to do it live. I'm recording this live. So Storm Rider, thanks for the follow. Yeah, we have a giveaway going thanks to Old Man Gaming NO's raid. So all you have to do is follow and type something in chat and you're good. You got dev struck by her earlier today. Oof. It's a tier 9 for 5k dubs, assuming you do all of the missions, right? It's a good point. You don't feel bad for skipping this dockyard. I mean, you saw me play this game, this boat twice. So many other tier 9s I would rather play. Frankly, Valparaiso. I'd rather play the Valparaiso. Right, and you have to do all the missions, Duckman. So we're just watching the construction. We're doing this live today instead of the usual. Keksarge is a good choice too, yeah. Storm Rider, hello, hello. Congratulations, you've entered the giveaway. Let's do it. We got fireworks playing in the background, but you guys can't see it, so I'll just put the thing back on again. Now, historically, Wargaming did a special cinematic for real-life boats, but I don't think they did one for Lucian Black. They did one for Laffy, and then they did one prior for the... what was that? Blue Hair, right? The German cruiser. Maiden Voyage and Royal Sovereign. Almost a one-shot, one-kill. Our Sovereign's a great boat. I'm sorry, Scheist. I do like that horn and everything. That makes you feel right at home there. Shice, I'm sorry, I'm unable to refund you your 1,000. That's right, Wingslinger, you type anything. I figured you didn't care, but just mentioning either way. Playing the dockyard for Montcalm. Oh, okay. That's the free boat, isn't it? Thank you, old man. Take care. Appreciate the raid. Hopefully, y'all went and tossed a follow to Old Man Gaming and no? Good dude, good dude. Refresh fixed it. Good. Burn in love. This is, in my opinion, the best part of World of Warships. What I like to call pay for animate or pay to animate. This is not pay to win, this is pay to animate. Because you get to watch these beautiful ships just get created right in front of you. One of the things that I asked Wargaming for, and later this is going to go to YouTube, so I'd love to get your guys' thoughts on this. Would you like the ability to rewatch your dockyard ships be created? Like, go back and watch Wisconsin, Puerto Rico, ZF6, you know, any of those dockyard ships that you picked up. Would you like the ability to go back and rewatch it get created? If you earned them, yeah. I said that to Wargaming. I said, I want the ability to rewatch it. Yes, when the event is over. I want to rewatch it. And not only that, I want camera controls. I want to mess with the lighting. I want to put the sun someplace else. And find the perfect... You guys know me. Find the perfect lighting for it, frankly. Should be a special tile on that ship when in port. Right, exactly, Shiest. It'd be really nice to be able to do that. I also, by the way, as a side, I love watching the turrets get created. Like seeing these massive guns and everything around it. Awesome. So this is the first pass. In the second pass, I drop all of the HUD. And we try to look at things closer. Spent hundreds of man hours creating this animation, so we should be able... Exactly, Elusive, exactly. When I brought that up at the CC Summit last year, the people I talked to about it had no idea that was even something that was important to them. No idea. They thought, whatever. They even laughed when I said it's paid to animate, but you guys know, it's very much paid to animate, right? It's very fun watching ships get built in front of you. Very fun watching that. Completing a dockyard is a major event in a player's career. I suppose we could video record ourselves. But yeah, I know, exactly. So that's why I typically try to create these videos as a way for me and anybody else, really, to remember these boats, right? I have a whole playlist for dockyard ships on my YouTube channel. There's a link in chat there. Alright, we're coming up to the end of our phases. Like I said, then we'll watch it one more time. And then we'll call it a day for that. The benches, very important. We used to say with the French ships, it comes down to how many benches are on the boat. That's how you can tell if a boat is OP or not. Congratulations, you have completed 20 shipbuilding phases and can obtain the boat. To me, that feels a little anticlimactic. It'd be nice to be able to see more of that. Let's watch it from the beginning now. You can buy steel by buying extra phases, that's correct. But I would rather spend those doubloons on Santa's mega containers to get the steel that way, personal opinion. So now we're just gonna watch it with the right click there. Later, this is going to YouTube, of course. I'd love to get your feedback. Do you like that I'm doing it live now as opposed to on my own, which is what I've done historically? Yeah, the crane does a great job of spoiling your view. And it's one of the things that I hate. Wargaming likes to do that, or they like to build the ship with the sun in front of it. So you're like in the background of the sun, which means you're backlit, which is terrible. But hey, you do you, right? I love those big 306mm barbettes, huh? Yes, I like to as well. I love looking at the engines. Look at those engines. You can see the propeller shafts going off to the side too, to the rear, and then you got the boilers and like that. To me, is like really fun to look at. And then you can see all the massive pieces of armor plating that are going into place, right? And then you can see the exhaust from those boilers making their way to the smokestacks, which I think is also kind of fun. Then there's your armored plating. On some ships, you can even see the the turtleback coming in. Does the position of sun change according to time of day that a player views? No. It's always in the same position, Wolfie, at least from what I've seen. And there you can see the ammo and powder loaders going up to each of the 3 different guns. That's really cool. Turtleback aft. Some of the boats you can see the turtleback a lot easier. This one, not so much. You're welcome, Wolfie. Yeah, it's already covered, right? Now, like I said, I don't recommend this boat. It's one of the few dockyards that I say, nah, this is okay. If you don't have a lot of doubloons laying around at your account, or you're looking to spend money, I think you're better off spending money elsewhere in this game. I would absolutely use my steel for Valparaiso. I'd use the doubloons for the event passes because the Nuremberg 44 and I don't remember the name of the Pan-Asian cruiser, which is a Kirov at tier 7. Those are a lot of fun. And to me, I'd rather spend the doubloons that way. If you've got the doubloons laying around, maybe you've been doing your your daily games and stuff, hey, you can definitely do them on a dockyard ship. I just feel like she's not as good as the previous dockyard boats were. Oh my god, so much welding, right? So much welding. You have a cousin who's a welder. I love the little hangar back here too. That's cool. Then you got the butt anchor going in. All the barbettes for the secondary turrets. Let's go. Why the swimming pool at the butt end? I don't know. I'll take a look in a moment. Yeah, that should be the hangar. You're talking about this little box here? That's a hangar. And Katy Perry. Yeah, the default view kind of sucks because you got this big thing in here. So right click and you can get rid of most of the stuff. Just enjoy the ship for what she is. Croissant magazine. You love the crane? Why? At this point, it's a pool. Okay, fill it with water and go swimming. Okay, we got the turrets coming in place. This, to me, like, this is where it really gets serious. You watch the turrets get put in place, and then you watch the guns come in on top of that, right? Some of the upper decks in place as well. It is fun also looking at the floor plan of these upper decks too. Yeah, it's storing your caviar. There you go. Silly French anti-air turret thingies. It actually looks kind of fun like that. I think I might screen grab that. Ah, wine cellar. See, now you're thinking, Duckman. Now you're thinking. Let's get a screenshot with a tugboat in the corner here. Here we go. Bam. Love the tugboat. You are a pro. Surprised we haven't seen the turrets, like, finish yet. The guns haven't been installed. Are they on the side? You notice, by the way, the side here, they show what's coming. You can see some of the secondary guns are on the side, turret-wise, and a whole bunch of various materials. The planes and tugs are new additions, yeah. So we're gonna, there's the turrets. There we go. There's the guns, the barrels. Yeah. Looks awesome, huh? Is that the best part of this game? Watching ships get constructed right in front of you. What would take, what, years to complete is done in mere minutes in this game. I mean, you gotta respect that. You absolutely have to respect that, yeah? Oh, there's the cover over the pool. It is now an indoor pool, everyone. There's that smokestack. Remember when Wargaming announced the French battleships and those smokestacks were supposed to articulate and actually turn? Pepperidge Farm remembers. I turn to you. Good song choice, Wolfie. But yeah, it's really cool to see the turrets. It's really cool to see the guns inside of them. Everything all set up. If you've been on a museum ship like the Iowa or any of the Iowa class battleships, frankly, or the Sodaks, it's really cool if you can get into one of the turrets and just look around. You really get a appreciation for everything that goes into loading, prepping, and then firing the main guns. Awesome. Alright, looks like our secondaries are all in. The turret hasn't been completed yet. And now we're building up the main bridge. You can see the citadel here as well, right? For the pilot house and everything. You've been inside the Gneisenau sea turret. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a good view of the rotating chimney, right? But see, the sun has you looking this way. It's okay, I guess. Final touches being applied. You know, on the Mighty Mo a few years, they didn't let us into the big turrets. There was some renovation going on, yeah? There's also, like, special tours for Missouri. And that's it. That's all of the phases. So, again, thank you guys. If you're on YouTube, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Did you like that we did this live as opposed to a separate, like, where I kill the camera and it's just me and the ship? Let me know what you guys think about that. And if you were on live, thank you for being here. Let me write this down. Today